A few moments here from tip-off. Looking at Bethesda University, there's not a lot of size, as I mentioned earlier, between both of these teams. Bethesda, maybe with Michael Henry, number 23, the forward junior that was introduced a few moments ago, looks to be the tallest man on the court right now. Interested to see what kind of play style the lack of height brings in. Opening tip-off, won by West Coast. Brought down the court by Wesley Clarence, the freshman. Gives it to Braxton. He surveys, passes it over to David, who drives inside, kicks it outside, but caught by Michael Henry, who slows the pace down a little bit, gets it out to number 20. He surveys, gives it to Stephen Perry at the top of the point, dishes it out to number 5, Donovan. Back over to number 21. They find it inside number 5 with a reverse layup. No good. Defended by Braxton, who gets the rebound and brings it down the court, bringing pace along with him. Ethan Delaney driving inside, tries to get it up. No good. Good defense there by Bethesda. A little bit of trouble coming down the court, but they find a way to retain possession. Lets it fly from 3. And there's those transition points I mentioned early in the pregame that might kill West Coast here. Bread and butter here from Bethesda. David Gowe looking for a shot. No good. Little cramped here in the corner between Ethan Delaney and Braxton. Braxton ends up with the ball. He brings it out of the corner, who gives it to Lance Fig. Passes back around to Ethan. David with it in the corner. He's looking for options. Lance lets it fly from 3, and it's good! West Coast answering right back after Bethesda's successful start to the game. There they are on offense. Ethan bites on a pass. Open and the baseline jumper. No good, just a little long. Braxton with another rebound. Pushes it down the court to Wesley. He's looking. Back to Lance, who drives inside. Tries to give it to David, who fumbles the pass just a little bit. Back to Lance, who gives it to Ethan. He decides to drive inside. He's on the baseline, looking for something, anything. No good. David with a long 3. Good! Bethesda trying to reorganize here. And you can hear the crowd really getting into it as they give it out to the corner. Number 20. He's looking for something. Number 23 drives inside, gets a nice floating shot. Easy points for Bethesda there. Gives it back to Lance. Lance drives inside. He's been big so far. David with another 3. Just a little long there. Lance has been playing very big on the offensive game plan so far to start this game. He's been getting the ball every possession multiple times. Bethesda tries the 3. No good. They do not get the offensive rebound. Out pass to Lance, who finds Braxton. He brings it down the court. He drives inside, tries to take it himself. Gives it back out to Ethan, who drives inside himself. No good. Little contact there, but he finds a way to get the basket. Lots of players here getting touches on this offensive possessions. Lance Fig, Ethan Delaney, and Braxton are namely the big ones. David along with it, getting his big 3-pointer. Could start a lot of momentum here. Braxton on the ISO. Can't quite get the defense. Forces a tough shot. And he gets pit-pocketed from behind as he's bringing it down the court. There was talks for a foul there, but but the referees say to play on. 21 with a nice move on the baseline and gets a good finish there for an easy 2 points. Score being 8-9. Bethesda really taking control of the game here recently. Braxton looking for something. Gives it back out to Lance, who drives inside. Layup up and good for Lance Fig. Bethesda driving inside, kicks it out to the corner. A little bit of a rogue pass there. He tries the baseline, but Lance is there. Kicks it back out to the top. A little bit of a reset here. Number 0 lets it fly from deep. Just a little bit off there. Ethan grabs the rebound, but it's stolen away immediately by number 5. Pass is it's deflected, finds its way into the corner. 0 lets it fly again. Short this time. Ethan with the rebound again. Braxton, no-look pass to David, and the foul! And 1 for David Gowe. A no-look pass from Braxton to spark the layup, and the foul. Potential three-point play here from David. As I mentioned in the pregame, Braxton finds a way to bring the best out of every player that he's on the court with. A prime example there, starting a little bit of a fast break, finding David open with a no-look pass. And the one-point conversion, no good there. Our score is now sitting at 12-9, 15 minutes left in the first half. Play here from Bethesda, but it's lost on the dribble, given to Braxton. He's coming down the court, 3-on-2. He takes it himself, up and no good. Went for the dunk, but couldn't quite get it. Almost up and over two players, but was stuffed by the rim, unfortunately. Would have been a highlight for sure. He does get the foul, so he will have a chance to get those points back here if he can hit both of his free throws to start the game. And the first is good. Second shot coming. Oh, good on the second shot. Bethesda gets the rebound. Bring it down the court. Number 12, Landon, the guard, junior. He's looking for options. Gives it to Steven, who drives inside. Back to number 21. A nice bounce pass there. Found his player in an open space for a routine layup. Braxton looking at what he's got. Drives inside. Looking for a shot, and he's got it. A nice move there. Gets himself some space. An easy 2 points for Braxton Bosher. Bethesda organizing. Looking at what they got, running some kind of play, maybe an ISO. Number 12 looking for an option, guarded by Wesley. Smothers him. Again, Wesley on the defense against number 0. No good on the shot. Ethan with the rebound and the break. To the corner, Wesley Carnes gets called for a travel by Ethan Delaney. Tried to stop to get that pass off. Might have dragged his foot just a little bit there. Number 15, Blunt, the junior guard, checking in for his first minutes of the game. Landon Benford running point here. He gives it to Steven. See what he's got. He passes it out to number 20, John. He's got it. He drives baseline. See what's there. Lance on the defense says no, thank you, but he does get him on the second effort. A nice shot. Ethan tries a down-the-court pass, and it is intercepted by Bethesda, who gets an easy 2 points again, prompting a timeout from the Eagles after the game is tied now at 15, 13 minutes, 41 seconds left. A few subs are coming in here. Looks like we're going to see number 15, Zach Brown, the 6'2 senior, and Jordan Bateman, the new 6'7 sophomore transfer from Masters University, will be getting their first minutes of the game whenever we come back. Inbound pass coming from your Eagles. Wesley Carnes to take it. Lance and Braxton waiting to see if they're going to be the ones to get the inbound pass. Bethesda's trying some form of full court press here. Braxton directing traffic. An ill-advised pass. Now it's a 2-on-1. Lance Fig tracking back, and the pass cannot be handled by Bethesda. They miss out on a fast break opportunity. Braxton with a full head of steam coming back. Kicks it out to the corner. Jordan with the baseline jumper, and it's good. First points of the game, first touch of the game for Jordan Bateman. Braxton running a one-on-one here with Stephen Perry as he directs traffic. And Zach with a breakup on the pass still finds its way into Bethesda's hands. 12 with the shot, no good, but the putback from Stephen, number 0, is good. Your score remains tied at 17 here. Braxton once again running point. He gives it to Jordan, who takes a shot. No good on the mid-range jumper there, just a little bit off. And a quick three from Steven. He almost had it, in and out. Rebound by Jordan Bateman, who finds Braxton again. And he's going to see what he can do with this. Taking his time, gives it to Jordan. He's in the corner, posted up, decides to give it back to Braxton. 15 on the shot clock as he kicks it out to Wesley, lets it fly. No good. A good shot, open look, just not quite there for him. Lance Fig delaying the fast break, tries, but he forces a travel from Bethesda. Forces the turnover, puts the pressure on Bethesda there, forces the mistake as well. Lance Fig this time running point, the freshman. Been big so far this game and season, really solidifying himself as a pillar on this team. Zach Brown working number 20 there, gives it to Jordan. He finds a way, tries to slam it down, but not quite there. Steven now working on Braxton. Foul called on Wesley Carnes. Looks like they might have got him for a reach-in foul there. We will be taking a break here for a few moments. We'll be right back with you. Coming back from your media timeout, we are tied at 17 here with 11:46 to go. Not sure if there are going to be any subs on either side here. Looks like they just may have needed a break and are ready to get back on the court and take control of this game. It's going to be Bethesda's ball here coming back from this break. They have the chance here to take the upper hand. Lots of contact on the break from the Subtle, but Wesley finds a way to tip the inbound pass and draws a foul. Number 31, Miles, the sophomore guard, checking in now for his first minutes. Braxton once again running point. No changes from Westcoast during that timeout, just a revision of the game plan. Braxton gives it to Lance. He drives inside, tries to find a way, and he puts up a layup, but no good. Calls for a foul there, but not quite. Wesley Clarn's on defense, playing hard. Gets called for a foul. I believe it was a shooting foul for Wesley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Goal line for Bethesda, number 10, Jonathan Imeiji.
First free throw, no good from Bethesda. Second free throw, good. Bethesda takes an 18-17 lead here. 11 minutes left to play. Braxton gives it to Lance. He drives inside, looking for a lane, looking for something. No good. Wesley drives inside, gets pickpocketed from behind. They push the fast break. Wesley goes up for the contest and an easy layup for Bethesda. Lance bringing the ball down the court. It's going to be caught by number 12 here. He's just working, looking for something. Gives it to Jordan. He drives baseline. Gets 2 men. And gets called for a foul. On number 10, Jonathan, the senior forward here. It's going to be inbounded here. The foul is going to be inbounded by Braxton Bosher. And they make the break, looking for somebody. They find Wesley. He lets it fly from 3. Just a little long. No rebound from West Coast. Bethesda pushes it down court for an easy transition points. Mentioned early in the pregame, they love those outlet passes. Braxton working on number 12, trying to create some space for himself. He drives inside. Puts up a shot. No good. Goes for his own rebound. Can't quite get it. Been a dry spell here from West Coast here in the last few minutes. We're going to need to see who can bring it in. And we have a travel here from Bethesda as they try to pull up on that shot, create a little bit more space as Jordan came in with that contest. It's not easy to shoot over somebody who's 6'7" and jumping at the same time. Braxton once again gives it to Wesley. He drives inside, kicks it out to the corner to Zach, who has a cross-court pass to Braxton. Thought about maybe shooting it there for a few moments. Tries to force it to Jordan. Jordan can't handle the pass. Bethesda again with the fast break points, bringing the score 17-24. Braxton pushing down the court here. He's double-teamed, 31-10 on him. Lance gets the pass here, trying to create something. Gives it to Wesley, who drives inside, met by number 31, and is fouled. It will result in 2 free throws from Wesley. Maybe it could stop this dry spell from West Coast here, as we've gone about 2 minutes without a West Coast bucket. The first one's good. David Goey, the fan favorite, finding his way into the game. High effort player is going to put his heart on the line every play that he can. Wesley 2 for 2 from the line there. Puts the score 19-24 with less than 10 minutes left in the game. Number 10 guarded by Zach Brown. He contests the shot. Deep 3, no good. Zach with the rebound. Gives it to Lance. He brings it down the court. Finds Wesley. He lets it fly from 3. Good! Number 55 passes it out to number 12. He drives inside looking for something. Gives it back to number 55. Forces a shot. No good on the layup attempt there. Wesley bringing the ball down the court. Lots of pressure, and he's pickpocketed again. And a travel in the paint. Coach Sisson is calling for a lot of fouls there. As you can see, Wesley Carnes the ball seemed to have been poked out from behind there. Coach Sisson not happy with the call, pleading his case for a foul there. Although it did not seem to matter in the end, West Coast will retain possession after the travel. Coming back from the break, Bethesda is going to be making lots of changes here on their team. finding a way to keep the momentum, keep their guys fresh, and keep West Coast on their toes. Wesley running point, bringing it down. Gives it out to Lance, who lets the three fly. No good. Jordan with the rebound, though. Puts it back up and gets an easy layup. 6'7" seems to tower over everybody else on the court. Doesn't seem to be anybody here that could be close to his height. Wesley running defense here against number 12. Zach Brown this time in the corner. Locks up number 23. David now. Lots of passing here from Bethesda. 7 on the shot clock. Puts it up. No good. And out of bounds on the rebound from Bethesda. They almost had it for a reset on the shot clock. Braxton finding his way back into the game. This time for Lance Figg, going to give him a breather, a chance to sit down. Wesley running point. He's working on number 13, who passes it out to Braxton. He drives inside just a little bit. Wesley lets it fly, just in and out there from Wesley. Trevor Hampton pressing up against number 21, applying pressure, forcing him to do something. He decides to pass. Number 5 takes a breather, stops the tempo just a little bit, seeing what can happen. Number 13 now giving it to number 33. He takes a deep three. No good there. David Goway with the rebound. Gives it to Braxton Bosher, who's driving inside. Tries his luck. No good. To the corner. Trevor Jordan with a shot, and it's good. Corner 3 from Jordan. Bethesda seems to be taking their time on these possessions for the most part. Lots of contact there. And a offensive foul there from number 13. Trying to get himself a little bit of space, but couldn't do it within the rule book. And now we move back into immediate timeout. Maybe good here from Bethesda because West Coast seems to be grabbing some momentum here, and they don't have any plans of giving it back. Coming back from the break, the score is 27-24. Your West Coast Eagles with the lead. Watching the game so far, just some observations to make. Bethesda, whenever they take their time, they take the full shot clock on all of their possessions. And it really is forcing some shots, some good shots, some bad shots, as you see Wesley Clarns there with the easy layup given by Braxton after he had drawn quite a bit of attention. Braxton, as I mentioned in the pregame, is finding a way to get open looks from all of his teammates. The new guy, Jordan Bateman, finding a way to create plays, whether that's defensively or offensively. We've seen him trying to get a few open looks. It looks like he's also been trying to get the ball a lot. A deep three forced there by Jordan. Bethesda's taking their time on these possessions, working the shot clock down to 4 or 5 seconds on almost every possession, but it's not coming with a lot of open looks as Braxton goes for a layup and gets a foul on the shot attempt. A lot of the Bethesda possessions are resulting in deep threes, not very open looks either. They may benefit from getting inside a little bit more, finding a way to get the defense to open up. West Coast has just been playing very disciplined basketball so far, both offensively and defensively. Braxton good on his first shot attempt. And good for the second. That's 2 more points for Braxton's total, bringing the score 31 to 24, again in favor of your Eagles. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left to play. Bethesda here again, driving inside. It's number 13, looking for an option, looking for something. Pass can't be handled, and they force him out of bounds. David hyped. The bench is hyped. They're ready to keep making plays, keep the pressure up, and increase this lead. Wesley now bringing the ball down the court. He's going to work on number 33, who picks his pocket, but it does go out of bounds. Keep maintaining the possession for West Coast. Good play there from number 33, just couldn't quite work out. Wesley now with the inbound pass. Trying to get somebody open, looking for somebody. They give it, and they get the 5-second violation. Timeout here from Coach Sisson and his West Coast Eagles. Not a very rare foul there that you get with the 5-second violation. Took him a little bit too long to inbound that pass. Results in the turnover. Well, maybe a little bit of a mental error. Looks like there was some confusion on the play with the inbound pass. There was pressure put on Braxton and Jordan. They didn't want Jordan or Braxton to get that ball, so they were trying to force the ball. Looks either to Zach or whoever else was on the court. But there was just miscommunication there and maybe a little bit of hesitation from Wesley. Bethesda getting ready to inbound this pass. See if they can knock that lead down a little bit and put themselves in a better position as we are looking at the twilight of the first half. At the baseline, number 23, looking for options. Intercepted by Braxton, coming down the court, full out of steam. He goes up, reverse layup, and good. Here comes Bethesda, matching the pace. They go for the fast break, looking for something. Number 23 goes to force a shot. But Jordan with a denial of the shot, but they still get a foul here. Number 23. And good from the charity stripe there. Stoppage of play as we get a sub here, number 30 from Bethesda. Braxton bringing it down the court. He drives inside, takes it himself, and draws a foul. Braxton finding a way to get to the charity stripe efficiently here and often. Really demanding lots of attention here as he's really just been the playmaker so far this season, so far this game. Two for two once again from Braxton. He increases the score to 35 over Bethesda, who is sitting at 26. Stephen Perry, running point again, as he has been for most of this game. He's guarded by Jordan, who overcommits on the short-range shot and fouls him on the second attempt.
Number 44, Bateman. First personal foul. Going to the line for Bethesda, number 0, Stephen Perry. 2 shots.
Jordan getting some coaching there from Coach Sisson as he lets him know what he can do instead of and whenever he gets beat on that play there. Two for two there from Steven. Braxton gives it back out to Zach. Right back to Braxton, who's going to run point and drive inside, looking for something, and an easy layup there from Braxton. Get those 2 points right back. Now he's running defense against Steven, who drives inside, working on him, puts it in, reverse layup, no good. Rebound by Braxton. He looks down. Jordan calling for an outlet pass. Braxton decides to pass it up. He gives it to David. Works inside a little bit, decides to pull up, this time from Jordan. Jordan from three. Good! Second three-pointer there from Jordan. He got a three-pointer on his first shot of the game. This one a little bit further down in the second half. Still gets it to fall. David Goway on Steven now. High effort defense. He does unfortunately get a foul as well. Never mind, I stand corrected. It was an offensive foul. David Goway drawing the foul. That high effort play, that high effort resolve from David finds a way to get that West Coast possession. Mass substitution here from Bethesda seems to be about 3 or 4 substitutes at the least. I don't really see anybody that could be staying on the court. I think number 10 was the only one that's going to be remaining on the court here. Wesley this time running point. He's working on number 30. He drives inside, gives it out to Braxton, who puts it up and in. Number 10 driving inside, guarded by David, who is fouled on the shot. Will result in 2 free throws for Bethesda here to help crawl back a little bit as the score is now 42-27. That's David's first foul of the game. Not very many fouls here from West Coast so far, just 4 in total. 2 for Carnes, 1 for David, and 1 for Jordan. And he's 100% from the charity stripe on those attempts there. Braxton now slowing the pace down a little bit. Lance Fig coming down to the scorer's table, looking for the next opportunity in. And we have a travel here from Carnes. Braxton awaits number 55. Passes it out to the corner. He lets it fly. Number 10. No good on the three-pointer. Carnes with the rebound. Passes it down to Jordan, who has a up and over, but is called for a travel after he received the ball. Great effort. Great pass. Just couldn't quite get his footing right before he was able to put that one up and in. Number 55, once again working on Braxton. He's looking for something. This time he decides to drive inside against Braxton, and the shot is no good. In and out again. Number 13 with a shot on the rebound, but no good. Braxton this time grabs it, and he's fouled coming down the court. They had to stop his momentum. He was coming down with a full head of steam, and it's not easy to stop whenever Braxton gets going. He's like a train. And that foul right there will put the Eagles in double bonus here. Braxton once again finding his way at the charity stripe. Lance Fig and Wesley Carnes getting a little coaching here on the other end of the court from Coach Sisson. Just a few adjustments that need to be made. Nothing too big as they have been playing very well. Both been as I would mention, a 1-2 punch so far for this offensive play from West Coast. Number 12 bringing the ball down the court here, guarded by Lance Fig. He gives it to number 55. 15 now working on Zach Brown. He drives inside, tries for the layup, no good. but the rebound is wrestled away by number 55. But Braxton finds a way to get the pass, gives it to Jordan Bateman this time, and he's up and in for an easy layup. Very reminiscent of the last pass that he had received, but was called for a travel on. This time, finds a way to keep the feet, take the correct amount of steps before taking the shot. 10 now working on Zach Brown, takes a shot, defended by Zach, gets it. He gives an outlet pass to Braxton. Now he's one-on-one with number 30, who gives the pass to Carnes, and an easy layup for Wesley Carnes. (48-29), 2 minutes left. Eagles sitting in double bonus, almost a 20-point lead here. Number 10 working on Jordan Bateman. He drives inside, spin move, up, no good, but a foul. Shooting foul on Jordan Bateman. Lots of contact there. We're not surprised we got a foul call. Jordan was in there. I believe it was Lance as well was in on that contact. But they did decide to give it to Jordan for his second foul of the game. (48-31) is your score. Just under 2 minutes left. Wesley Carnes gets the outlet pass from Lance. He drives inside, loses his footing, and gets called for travel. He's been playing very well so far, looking to shoot in lots of these possessions. He's very much a very solid piece for this West Coast team. Number 15 with a floating shot is good. Not very much of a contest there from Braxton. Decided to opt for looking for the rebound instead of going full in on the contest. Braxton now getting a double team. Gives it to Jordan in the corner. He drives baseline, spin move, fadeaway shot, no good. Number 55, running point again, this time working on Braxton. Kicks it out to the corner, number 13, looking for something. Number 30, I'm sorry. No good there. And the rebound from West Coast called for a foul. That's Zach's first foul of the game. Lots of fouls here in the game. Just over a minute left so far. 48-33 before these free throws, as that foul had put Bethesda in the bonus. Throw no good, but the follow-up is good, but it's still fouled there. He gets a and one opportunity here after another foul on Jordan Bateman puts him at 3. Getting 2 fouls here in the final closing minutes of the first half. Jordan finding himself in a little bit of foul trouble here. 3 fouls, 2 of them picked up in here in the final minute of the first half. David's going to come in and give him a breather, make sure that he doesn't find himself in any further foul trouble. The free throw is no good. Braxton on the rebound. He's driving inside on number 10, seeing what he's working with here. He's surveying, giving his team a chance to find their positions. He drives inside, goes for the layup, no good, but draws a foul. Lots of contact there. This time on number 30 from Bethesda. Lots of fouls, as I mentioned. I don't know if we're ever going to get out of this first half. Feels like these final 2 minutes have been almost 20 with the amount of fouls that have been going on recently. First free throw, no good. In and out there from Braxton, but he will try again to try and get 50% from this attempt. And he drills it. Less than a minute left now. Bethesda could go for a little bit of a two for one action if they wanted to. Number 55 looking for something, kicks it out to the corner. Number 15 passes up the three-point shot. He's working on Zach, gives it out to 55, drives in on Lance, but he's there. He tries again, outlet pass. He drives inside this time. 7 on the shot clock, and a foul, offensive foul. Zach Brown found himself in the right place at the right time, drew the foul, and got his team possession, sacrificing himself in the process. A little confusion there on the foul. Who exactly it was on turns out to be number 12. Wesley Carnes bringing the ball down the court, received the pass from David. He's surveying, looking what he can make happen, working on number 30. Decides to give it to Braxton. Bethesda's ready for him. They're behind, double teaming him now. Wesley with the pass, passes it to the corner. David go away, corner three, no good. No shot clock, 10 seconds left in the clock here. Bethesda gonna get the final shot here. He tries for a fadeaway jumper, just short. 3 seconds left, but a foul. One being on David. David go away again, picking up his second of the game. That's 8 for the team total. About halfway through the first half, we were only sitting at about 3 for the team. Now finding ourselves at 8 total. Number 10, Jonathan, the senior forward, is taking the shots here for his second one. And it's good. 3 seconds here from West Coast. Braxton looking for something, takes a shot, no good. He's looking for a foul, looking for something, thought there might have been enough contact to prompt something, some kind of whistle from the official, but couldn't quite get it. Heading into the break, we're sitting 49 for your West Coast Eagles, 37 for Bethesda. We will be back here in a few moments to walk you through the second half of action. Coming back from the break. If we look at the stats from Bethesda so far, Jonathan, the senior forward, number 10, was 7 for 8 at the half from free throw, really contributing to his team's 77% total from the free throw in the first half. 2 assists from Stephen Perry, number 0. He's been playing a lot. I don't think I've seen him go out of the game very much so far. He has been very big for this team, only a sophomore, running most of the plays, running the offense in general, trying to keep his team on track as they have fallen behind 49-37 so far this game. Bethesda shooting 40% from the field for field goals, just the 2-pointers, but only 11% from beyond the arc. Not very good there. Not a lot of great shot taking from beyond the arc from them. As I mentioned earlier, they really seem to run down the shot clock on their possessions, and they don't really get good looks from it. It seems like they are forcing a lot of bad shots, deep threes that are contested along with that. Just not a very good recipe for success there. But they are successful driving inside, drawing fouls, really keeping themselves in this game. Looking over at West Coast, Braxton Bosher highlighting a lot of the team, leading the team in total rebounds, assists, and steals. 6 assists, 2 steals, and 5 rebounds, 4 of those being defensive and 1 of them being offensive rebounds. He shot 8 for 10 from the free throw line and went 50% from the field as well. The totals for the teams, the West Coast is shooting 55% from the field for field goals, 17 for 31 in total. In terms of 3 points, a perfect 500. They're sitting 5 for 10. Lots of good shots from them. Wesley Carnes taking a lot of those threes. He's looking to shoot a lot whenever he gets the ball, and whenever they fall, this team is really effective. I mentioned in the pregame they live and die by that 3 ball, and that can be seen today. Those threes are falling, 50% of them, and it's giving them a good lead to work with here. They're sitting also at 77% from the free throw line. Helped a lot by Braxton Bosher's 80% as he sits 8 for 10. Second half here to come. Bear with us as I walk you through the final minutes of this game and hopefully a very exciting finish. Bethesda started the possession off. Number 55 coming out of the break fresh. Working on Wesley Carnes here. David Goway goes for the steal, but provides an open look from 3 for number 10. No good. Lance Fig on the deep rebound. Wesley Carnes pushing pace down court. Loses his dribble, but it goes off of a Bethesda foot, resulting in West Coast possession. Braxton Bosher to take the inbound. He finds Carnes in the corner, lets it fly, in and out. Almost had it, but not quite to start the half. Braxton here, working on number 55, making sure he's going to be able to lock him up. He drives inside, puts it up, blocked by Jordan. They get the offensive rebound, though. No look pass from number 10, kicks it out to the corner, back to number 10, lets it fly from 3. No good, a little long. Braxton with the rebound. He pushes it down court. Looking to see what he's got. A no-look pass from him. Alley-oop. No good from Jordan. Just a little bit off. Would have been play of the game. Jordan hustling back. 20 lets it fly from 3. No good, but an offensive rebound from 21. Puts it up and in. A no-look alley-oop attempted pass there from Braxton Bosher. Probably would have been one of the best passes I've seen in my days. David Gowe with the ball now at the top of the court paint here. He's working, gives it out to Lance, finds his way over to Braxton. He looking, surveying. 11 seconds on the shot clock. He drives inside, fadeaway jumper from the baseline, and it's good. Number 55 pushing pace just a little bit. He drives inside on Carnes. He puts it up. No good, but an offensive rebound. I'm sorry, no offensive rebound. Jordan takes it back. He's coming down the court, full head of steam, posted up, double teamed, and a jump ball. But it retains Eagles possession here. Jordan was double teamed on that fast break. There's a second player that really came out of nowhere. I don't think Jordan was quite expecting him, but it does retain West Coast possession, and we'll see what happens here. Carnes with the inbound pass finds his way to Lance. He's surveying. Number 30 in his face. He drives inside, loses possession, and a fast break here from number 55. David Gowe driving inside, goes for a block. Can't quite get it, but he does get the foul. No easy points there from David Gowe. He figured if you're gonna get that layup anyways, I'll make you earn your points at the stripe, and make him earn them. He did. Foul for David Gowe, and that will put him at 4 for the game so far. Free throw good. The second one to come. And he drills the second one. 2 for 2 there, making the score 41-51. Braxton bringing it down the court. Working on number 10. He drives inside. Kicks it to the corner. Zach Brown with the 3, and good. Number 55, directing traffic. Gives it to number 20. Working on Lance Fig. At the top of the paint, number 31 gives it to 55. There in the corner. He drives inside on Carnes. Kicks it out. Posts up. Looking for something. 10 on the shot clock. Number 10 lets it fly. Deep 3. No good. Jordan with a rebound. Lance Fig finds himself on the ground there after some contact, but he gets right back up. Carnes now looking for something, but gets called for a travel. Some confusion, maybe some confusion there from Carnes. Didn't seem to be a travel. I didn't see it from my end either, but the referee had the best point of view there, and he made the call. Carnes working on number 55. He drives inside, kicks it to number 20. Open 3. No good. A little long on the shot. Jordan with another rebound. Kicks it out to Lance, who finds his way to Wesley. He lets it fly. And it's good. 3 from Wesley. And he gets the steal as well. He's running it down. And an easy layup there from Wesley. 5 points in less than 10 seconds from Wesley Carnes. Making a statement. In the corner, number 31 couldn't quite handle the pass. A little bit outside of his body. Number 55 now working on Wesley. And Jordan denies him on the attempt for the layup. And he gets the fast break opportunity. Up and down for a dunk. With authority, West Coast is taking over this game. A timeout from Bethesda. They don't know what to do. 5 points in 10 seconds. Jordan with a block and an easy dunk. Puts them in their place. 61-41, 16 minutes left in this game. West Coast is taking over. Wesley with a 3 and a steal. An easy layup on a fast break opportunity. Bethesda tried to go down, get some points, bring it back, but they couldn't. Denied by Jordan, who received the outbreak pass and found a way to get 2 more for West Coast. 61-41 is your total coming out of this timeout. Bethesda is running on fumes right now. confusion here from Bethesda, trying to get everybody on the court. Some subs coming for them as well. They retain possession. Number 5 here is going to be running point. He's going to work on Braxton. He's directing traffic, looking for something. And he loses the ball a little bit. And a foul from Jordan. Tried to break up the pass, but just got around him a little bit too much there. That'll be his 4th of the game. 16 minutes left now. West Coast is playing confidently, playing with control. They know they have the momentum, and they're going to let Bethesda know about it. Lance now working on number 15. He kicks it out to the corner. Number 31 drives it inside, but Jordan on the defense. No good on the layup attempt. Jordan with the rebound. Kicks it out to Carnes. Loses the ball. Jordan falls on it at midcourt there, and it is a timeout from the Eagles. They retain possession. West Coast called a timeout there. They realized they may be losing possession there. They decided that they needed to retain the possession, called a timeout, made sure that their guys were taken care of, and that this momentum stays on their side. So arguing their case for the foul, arguing their case for the timeout, I apologize, trying to argue that West Coast did not have possession and that timeout should not have been able to have been called. West Coast has been staying true to who they are. They've been sticking with their philosophy, forcing Bethesda to adjust to them. Bethesda, with that, has been a step behind. West Coast coming out of the break, hot, ready, and they have just been taking over, wasting no time, adding to their total, just subduing any kind of momentum, any kind of hope that Bethesda might have had coming into this game. Lance to take the inbound pass. Braxton Bosher receives. He's going to be taking on number 10 here. He gives it to Wesley, lets it fly from 3, and it's good! Picks up right where he left off. Number 31 gives it out to number 10, who is fouled. And that's going to be on Lance Figg, trying to stop the momentum of number 31 there. Couldn't quite do it within the rule book and gets called for a foul. Bethesda ball now. Number 10 is going to be taking the rebound. Number 5 kicks it out to number 15. Back to number 10. He drives inside and draws a foul again from Lance. That's 2 seconds, 2 fouls for Lance. He had been foulless before this possession. Number 15 at the top of the point. Number 0 driving inside. Carnes breaks up the pass to the corner. Braxton taking it down the court. He gives it to Zach, gives it to Lance, who kicks it back out to Braxton, and he kicks it out to the corner. Had maybe a shot there, decided to pass, and he finds it again at the top of the corner. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Driving inside. Draws a foul. And it's going to be a shooting foul. Or no, it's going to be out of bounds, but it retains West Coast possession. I apologize. Braxton taking the inbound, looking for something. A little bit of shot clock trouble as well. Going to be 20 on the shot clock after this inbound. Braxton looking for somebody, anybody. Gives it to Lance in the corner. He drives inside. And the shot and the foul. That's going to be a 3-point, or no, Sorry, no foul there. No count on the shot as well. Carnes finds it off the inbound pass, gets the ball stolen away. Number 10 gets called for a foul. Little confusion here from both sides. Not really sure what's causing the fouls, but the referee is seeing something, so they're going to go ahead and call it. Zach Brown gives it back to Brosher after the inbound. Wesley Carnes lets it fly from 3. No good there. Number 0 pushes it down court. Number 10 puts up. No good, but it gets fouled on the shot.
Foul number 15, Brown. Second personal foul. 15 foul. Go to line for Bethesda. Number 10, Jonathan.
2 shots coming from number 10 here in a few moments. First one falls. Second one coming. Second one is good as well. Braxton Bosher bringing it down the court, working on number 10, who just took those free throws. He kicks it to the corner. Lance Fig working on number 15, gives it back to Braxton. He surveys, looking for an option, drives inside, looking for an opening, finds one, puts it up, no good off the backboard and rim. 15 driving it down with pace, guarded by Lance Fig. He puts it up, no good, didn't get anything. Kicks it out to the corner, 0 with a 3, and it's good from the corner. Lance gives it to Carnes. He brings it down the court, looking for an option. Looks Braxton's way, decides to look the other way, directing traffic. Gives it to number 21, David. This one to Zach, who gives it out to Braxton. Drives inside, looking for something in the corner. Wesley drives inside, baseline jumper, just a little short. Pushing down the court now. Loses his dribble, number 0 does. Taken by West Coast. Carnes with the ball, gives it to Braxton. He's looking for somebody. Slows up the momentum just a little bit. To Lance, back to Braxton. And Carnes with an open 3. No good. But Lance on the rebound. Oh, misses the layup. Not a very normal, or not a mistake you'll see Lance make very often. Just a mental one. But a good play there from number 15, creating himself an opening. I think Lance just saw how much space he had and was surprised. Couldn't quite believe it and just ended up missing that layup. Braxton driving inside, kicks it out to the corner, lets it fly, and it's good for 3. Zach Brown with that 3-pointer puts West Coast at 67 over Bethesda, who's sitting at 48. 12 minutes, 45 seconds. Stolen by Lance, gives it to Carnes, who gets an easy layup on the other end. 69-48 now. Number 10, working on Zach, gives it to 0. Who's now working on Carnes. He surveys, gives it to 5. Number 10 now posted up against Zach, looking for something, drives inside. Fadeaway jumper, no good, a little long. Zach with the rebound. Looking for somebody, but it's stolen away. Lets it fly, deep 3, no good, a little long, but he gets his own rebound. Drives inside now, and an easy layup for him. Lance now running point, going to bring it down the court. He's not getting as much attention as Braxton, but he gives it to Braxton anyways, who drives inside. And he's going to get called for, it's going to be a jump ball apparently. Retains, it's going to stay West Coast possession as we see Austin Pace, number 41, finding his way into the game. Some confusion there. We're going to have a media timeout. During your break, we're sitting at 69-50 in favor of your West Coast Eagles. 11 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock here. So far, West Coast has been getting a few fouls here as of late. Jordan is sitting on 4 along with David Goe. Lance got 2 fouls in a matter of 2 seconds there on the other end of the court off some inbound passes. Some unfortunate play there from him. Just wrong place, wrong time. Wesley Carnes sitting on 2 as well. Zach Brown only 1 so far. Braxton Bosher taken out of the game, going to get a breather in favor of Austin Pace, who's going to be getting his first minutes of the game. Number 0, Stephen Perry, bringing the ball down the court, saving as much time as he can, doesn't pick it up until it crosses half court. He gives it to 5, who gives it to 10, and up and down for a dunk. Number 10, slamming it down with authority. They give it to Jordan, who's going to run point this possession. He decides to give it to Zach, passes it around to Lance. He looks, surveying, pass first from Lance. As Austin posts up a little bit, looking for something. To the corner, Jordan with a 3, no good, just a little long. Number 15 gives it to number 5. Trouble on receiving the pass. Stolen by Carnes. Pushes it down court. Keeps it. And it's denied by number 10. Put back up by Austin, but no good. Some fast-paced basketball here. What we're used to seeing from Bethesda. A 3 from number 10. No good. Zach Brown getting that rebound. He gives it to Carnes. They're pulling a full-court press here, looking for somebody. And it works out for them as they break up the pass. Number 15 coming down with a full head of steam. Loses possession. Carnes gets it, passes it out to Zach. It's going to be a 3-on-1 here. He decides to pull up and gives it to Carnes, who's going to let the 3 fly. Short. And here we go, 3-on-1 for Bethesda. They give it to number 10. He drives inside looking for something, and he gets it off the backboard and in. Carnes now running point, going to bring it down the court. Braxton coming down to the scorer's table, going to sub next opportunity here. Jordan in the corner, surveying, looking what he's got. Gives to Lance. Out to Austin, who gives it inside, but stolen away by number 10. He drives inside, tries to get the finish, but can't quite get it. Jordan with the rebound. West Coast with a timeout. Looking to get Braxton in the game as fast as possible here. Coming out of the break, 69-54 in favor of Eagles. 10 minutes left to play. It's going to be West Coast possession whenever we get back out. Bethesda's ready to play. West Coast just making a few final changes in the huddle. Braxton in the game. He's going to be taking the inbound pass. Gives it to Lance. He's going to work on number 12 here. He gives it to Jordan, who's posted up. Gives it back to Braxton. Lots of contact there. Works through it. Zach at the baseline. Drives inside. No good. Braxton again at the top. Drives inside. Zach with a corner 3. No good. And no, never mind. Good. Rattled around a little bit, but it found its way through the hoop. Stephen Perry now gives to number 5. Back to Steven. Lets it fly from 3. No good. Bounces around to the corner. Lance gets the rebound. Gives it to Braxton. And Lance again driving inside, looking for something. Back out to Braxton. He drives inside as well. Lance again inside. A little bit of a carousel there. Driving inside, back out, driving in and out. But Braxton with a great layup there. Number 15 hit the ball on the possession, but Braxton retained it, having a strong hold on that ball. But he was called for a foul there as he received his own rebound. I thought it looked as though he'd passed it to the Bethesda player, but the referee called something. Steve Perry with a 3, no good. And a foul there from Bethesda, number 15. Pushing the back, and it's going to be West Coast possession here. David Goway finding his way into the game for Zach Brown. Braxton bringing the ball down the court. Working on number 10. He gives it to Carnes, who drives inside. Forces a layup, but no good. And number 12 gets the fast break points there from Bethesda. Again, Braxton working on 10 on 10 here. He drives inside and gets the layup to go. Number 12 bringing it down, full head of steam. Drives inside, working on David Goway. Gives to 0. He's working on Goway as well. Puts it up, no good. Short. 0 is working on Jordan there. And he finds a way around him, getting a layup off the board. Braxton again, running point. Gives this one to Jordan. He's going to work on number 23. Gives it out to Lance. Back to Goway. He's going to take a mid-range jumper. No good. Number 12 working on Braxton. He's going to hand it off to number 55, who's going to take it himself into the paint and gets a shooting foul on the converted shot as well. So a potential three-point player here from number 55. But before we see that free throw, it's going to be a media timeout. Going into the timeout, it's going to be 76-60 in favor of the Eagles as well. 7 minutes left to play. Coming out of the break now. Number 55 to take his free throw. And it's good. Lance now running point. Working on number 12. Almost loses possession, but finds a way to get it to Braxton. Lots of contact there, works his way through it. Braxton looking for something, surveying, takes a mid-range jumper. No good. Stephen Perry bringing the ball down the court. And a great move from him, but no good on the attempt there. A rebound from number 23 and puts it back. Good for 2 points for Bethesda. Braxton again. Top of the key. Intercepted by number 55. Braxton gives it to number 10. No good there. The points were good from Bethesda. 6 minutes left to play, 76-65. Braxton attempts a lob to Jordan, but no good. Little confusion here from West Coast. Momentum may be shifting. David Goe getting subbed out for Wesley Carnes. He's been shooting very well from three so far this game. Looking to see if that hot hand will continue. Number 12, directing traffic. Working on Lance Figg. Number 55 drives inside. Dishes it out to number 23. No good on the layup. Carnes with the rebound. Full head of steam. Coming down the court. Pulls up. Gives it to Lance. He drives inside. Loses the ball. Number 10 with the steal. And the outlet pass just a little too far ahead of number 12. Results in a turnover. Braxton now. Slowing down the pace just a little bit, trying to get his team to settle down. Jordan now, working on 0. Loses the ball, but finds his way over to Zach Brown. Wesley Carnes now finding a way, working. Gets a foul on the layup attempt. 2 free throws for him coming.
Foul number 55, Schaffner.
First one is good. The second shot to be 100% from the line. Second shot is good. That improves the score to 78-65, a 13-point lead for your Eagles. 5 minutes and 32 seconds left. Number 12 working on Lance. He dishes it out to Stephen Perry. He's working on Jordan. Drives inside, runs back into Jordan, works his way around him, and gets it in. Lance Figg now running point. Gives it to Braxton. He drives inside for the layup and fouled on the shot. Bethesda does not agree with the call. Braxton here to continue his hot streak from the line. Misses his first shot, second one coming. And the second shot is good. Number 55 driving baseline. And we have a foul. This one from Carnes, that's going to be his third. That puts Bethesda in the bonus. Number 55 to take their free throws. First one falls. Second attempt here shortly. That's 100% from the line. Jordan takes the inbound pass, gives it to Jordan. He works down the court, trying to get past number 12. Oh, number 12 loses his footing. Lance tries to take advantage, gives it to the corner. Jordan lets it fly. No good. Number 0, mid-range jumper. No good, just a little long. Carnes with the rebound. Runs into number 10. He finds his way over to Braxton. He's going to give it all the way down the court to Zach Brown. Lets it fly from 3. No good, but the rebound to Jordan, and he loses the ball. Jump ball. Going to stay Eagles possession. Bethesda again arguing their case on that foul. Carnes with the inbound pass finds his way to Lance. He's working on number 12, loses the ball, and it retains Eagles possession. Poked away by number 12. Scores 79-69. Still in favor of your Eagles. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left to play. Zach Brown finds the ball. Tries to give it to Braxton, but the pass goes astray. Number 15 on the fast break gets it. And a timeout from West Coast. Both teams making lots of adjustments here. West Coast getting their adjustments here from Coach Sisson. Bethesda over here. Their coach, Coach Julio Lopez, making some very, very animated changes, adjusting his team's game plan, telling them when and where they should be taking their shots, what they should be looking for in order to cut this lead down. Only an 8-point lead, 4 minutes left. At one point, West Coast was leading by 20 points. Bethesda has definitely been cutting down this lead slowly but surely. It's just going to be a matter of them being able to cut it down by the end of the game. With 4 minutes left, still plenty of time to get 8 points on the board. It is West Coast possession coming out of this break. Carnes is more than likely going to be inbounding it to Braxton, who's going to be working on what it seems to be number 15. And he goes to work, gives it to Carnes, kicks it out to the corner. Zach lets it fly, little short. Rebound goes to Jordan, and he loses the ball. And he calls a foul on number 10. That puts the Eagles in the bonus for the twilights of this game. Jordan now is going to be taking the free throws. It'll be his first attempts of the game. And his attempt is good. Second shot falling. Second shot good. 2 for 2 for Jordan to start from the line. Number 15 posted up against Jordan. He takes a fadeaway jumper, and it's good. A nice shot there. West Coast coming back around. Some communication. Number 15 wants Braxton to bring it on, prompting him to do something. He loses his footing, loses the ball. Jordan passes it out to Zach Brown, and he gets the easy bucket there. Heads up play there from Jordan. Found the ball, got it to the open man. And a foul called. This one is on Zach Brown, a shooting foul on number 10. That's going to be his second of the game.
Goes line for Bethesda, number 10, Jonathan Iliachu. 2 shots.
His first falls, second shot coming. And the second is good, 100% from there. Wesley Carnes now bringing the ball down the court. He gives it out to Lance. Works on number 55. Back out to Braxton, who's guarded by 15. Jordan with an open look inside. Gets called for a foul. This one on number 10 as well. I'm not sure how many he is out tonight, but number 10 seems to have been getting a lot of fouls as of late. He might be getting into some foul trouble here soon. Jordan, 2 more free throws here. First one falls. And the second one as well. That's 4-4 for Jordan. 85-75 is now the score. Less than 3 minutes to play. Number 12 surveying. He gives it to Stephen Perry, number 0. Finds his way over to number 10. He takes a deep 3. No good. Rebound to Jordan. He gives it out to Braxton. Pushes it down the court to Wesley. He drives through the contact. Bounce pass to Jordan. Up and down! Wesley Carnes fights through the contact to the pass. Finds his way over to Jordan. Makes a statement here to close out the game. And a travel from Bethesda. The momentum has shifted back to West Coast. Electric in here. West Coast is taking over again, just like they did to end the half. They're going to end the game the same way. Braxton now bringing down the ball down the court, working on number 15. Jordan now in the corner, gives it over to Lance, finds his way back to Braxton. He's working on number 15. Number 12 brings in some contact, but Zach from the corner is good for the 3. Number 10 now working on Zach. He's working, and he draws a foul. That's going to be his third foul of the game here in the twilight. Just 2 minutes left to play, 90-75. Lance Fig is getting some coaching over there from Coach Sisson. And the first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. That one rattled around a little bit, but it did fall. Braxton now is getting a little bit of a double team. He calls a timeout, lost his dribble, couldn't go anywhere. Minute 52 left to play now. Spirits are high here in the hangar. Looking across, it's a very full game today. First game back as the semester started just this past Monday. And I think I can speak for all of my fellow students whenever I say that this week has been so very long. But the weekend is here. I'm getting ready for the weekend activities, soul winning, church. Always excited for those things. And of course, basketball games as well. Good way to start the semester for your West Coast Eagles. Looks like they may be pulling away with the win here as they have a 14-point lead, under 2 minutes left to play. And it is also West Coast possession. Braxton to take the inbound. High pressure here. Carnes receives it. Guarded by number 55. They bring in a double team. He finds his way to Jordan. All alone. Up and down. Bethesda pushing the pace here. Number 55 finds his way inside. No good on the rebound. No good on the shot. Jordan with the rebound. Lance Fig now working on number 12. And they get him for a carry violation. Not a very common foul yet again, especially if you look at the higher levels of play. In the NBA, that is almost never called. First time I've seen it called in a live game, this one on Lance. Number 15 receives the inbound. No good on the fadeaway shot, but is fouled by Jordan. That will be number 5 for Jordan, putting him out of the game. But a very strong showing from Jordan as David comes in to sub in for him. First shot, no good. Second shot coming. The second free throw is good, making the score 92-77. Braxton with the inbound pass, gives it to David, gives it to Lance, pushes it down court, tipped, received by number 15. He pushes it to the corner. Number 55 drives inside, an easy 2 points for him. Minute 15 left to play. Wesley Carnes with the pass. Turned over. Number 10, up and down for the dunk. 81 now to 92. A minute left. No timeouts for West Coast. Wesley Carnes looking to drive the ball down the court, and the pass is deflected. Saved by Bethesda, but a shooting foul now. Number 30, that is Lance Fig yet again. Coach Sisson pleading with his team to settle down. That is a lot of points and not a lot of time to be given up. Less than a minute now, 81-92. Still a long way to go. First shot falls, second one coming. And the second shot falls. Wesley Carnes takes the inbound, gives it to David. Full court press from Bethesda. He gives it to Lance. He's coming down the court. Double teamed. Loses the ball, but seems to have been fouled.
Foul number 12, Bedford. Second personal foul.
That puts West Coast in the bonus. Lance Fig to take the free throws. Going to be some important free throws here. It could really put the game away if he can knock these down. He gets the first one to fall. Second shot does not count, although he hit it. Zach Brown got hit with a violation. Seemed to have moved before the shot. Lance Fig forcing them to pick up the basketball, start that clock. 45 seconds left now. Number 55 drives inside, gets the shot to fall. 42.6 left on the clock. Zach Brown receives the inbound pass, double teamed. Ball is forced out of bounds, but it retains Eagles possession. 39 seconds left now, 93-85. 8-point lead here. West Coast desperately trying to hang on. Wesley Carnes drives baseline. No good on the attempt there, but an offensive rebound from David Goaway. Puts in a layup, makes it 97 to 85. I'm sorry, 95 to 85. But a quick answer there from Bethesda coming back down the court. Braxton Bosher going down, and there is a foul. He draws the foul, puts himself on the line. Could again increase this lead from 8. 22 seconds left. No shot clock now, 22 and a half seconds. West Coast has no players down on their side of the court, all pulling back for defense. Bethesda pushing it down the court. Number 15 looking for something. Drives inside, gives it to number 55. He drives inside as well, and he gets it to fall, and a foul. And one opportunity for number 55. Could make it 90 to 97 if he hits this with 14 seconds left. And that is going to be Zach Brown's final foul of the game. That will be number 5 for him. David subbing in for David Goaway here in the final moments. Timeout for Bethesda as they pulled some sneakery on the free throw there. Got it to hit the rim and converted on the 2-point attempt. Bethesda decided to take a timeout there. 14 seconds left. They need to get 6 points. Some confusion now on the score. Bethesda arguing that they should be getting an extra point here. Scorers table is having some discussion here, making sure that everything is correct before we come out of this timeout. West Coast to take the inbound. Bethesda again with their full court press. They give it to Braxton. And he is fouled. That'll put Braxton on the line with 11 seconds left. Double bonus now for the Eagles. This could really put the game away here. First free throw falls. That puts it West Coast at 98. David Goey standing in the back. He's got two players back there with him. And they get the second one to fall as well. West Coast trying the full court, trying to keep them on their side of the court. And a foul. Bethesda finding their way at the line here, 99 to 91, 8.5 seconds left. They will have their two free throws, trying to put themselves back in this game, pull off a miracle if they can. Second free throw falls. Wesley Carnes looking for an inbound. Gives it to Braxton. And he seems to have been fouled. Braxton again with two free throws. Could put the Eagles over 100 here. If he hits both of these or exactly at 100, may be the more satisfying number to end the game on. He misses the first. The second shot is coming. Second shot falls. They push the ball down the court, 4.8. Kicks it to the corner, lets the three fly, and it's good with the buzzer right afterwards. That will conclude the game. 196 in favor of your Eagles, starting the semester off right. Thank you all for joining us today. I hope you all have a wonderful night, a wonderful rest of your week, and God bless.